Trainer Tip Thursday, we are going to go a little bit more into heart rate zones, just a little bit farther in depth. So I'm sure that you've all heard of heart rate zone training, and I just wanted to go, again, more in depth with it because how your heart reacts to exercise is going to be really, really different for every single person. So what you want to do is first you want to take 220, so 220 minus whatever your age is. This is going to give you your max heart rate, which is something you should never hit. This means tachycardia. Okay, you don't want to hit it. So for example, I'm 28, so my heart rate max is 192. It's not somewhere that I want to be for a long period of time or really at all. So then we're gonna move kind of through the heart rate zone. So 50 to 63% is the green zone where we're still working hard, but more than likely we're probably lifting weights or like going for a walk outside or something like that. So you would take 50 or 0.5 times that 192, you would get a number, and then you do 0.63 times 192, you get the second number, and that's your range for the green zone. Then we have 64 to 76%. Again, you would do that math, 0.64 times for me, 192 to 0.76 times 192. This is going to be your moderate intensity exercise zone. So this zone is considered the yellow zone. So you're working hard, very breathy. It's a lot of the stuff that we do at Girl Fight is going to be in that yellow zone. If it's not, you may not be working hard enough potentially. If you're in the green zone, that's also great. But if you're anywhere below, please have a conversation with us. Especially if you're not reaching the goals that you're reaching, it may just be that like your body isn't working hard enough for you and you're not in the right heart rate zone. Then we have vigorous exercise. That's going to be your 77 to 93%. So again, you'll take that low end and the high end of the range, multiply it by the number of your heart rate max. This zone is going to be considered your red zone. You do not want to be in this zone for the entire workout. You want to think of this like our Tabata workout that we have, or like sprinting, where you're sprinting, your heart rate skyrockets, and then you bring it back down to normal. Skyrockets, bringing it back down to normal. That's going to be your red zone. Again, you don't want to be there very long. You don't want to be there for more than 20 seconds at a time. You want to keep out of that zone. That more than likely is the zone that's going to cause you a lot of inflammation. And also something that like you would only want to do once a week, because again, we don't want to be there. The exercise on our heart is good, but if you're finding yourself especially more on that 93%, it's not somewhere you want to be. The green and the yellow zones are where we burn the most fat and build up the more muscle. So if you're looking for that body comp switch where you want to drop the fat and build the muscle around it, you're going to want to be in green and yellow. So between 50 and 76% of that heart rate max. Now, depending on if you are at any blood pressure meds or really any medication, honestly, this is going to affect how your heart responds to exercise. So you may not see your heart rate go up as high, even though you're working hard and you're breathy. And like on the scale of 1 to 10 of talking, like if you are breathy but can talk, you're in the green zone. If you're breathy and you can't really talk a lot, you're in the yellow zone. So sometimes our blood pressure medicine sees that heart rate spike, and then that's when it kicks in and it lowers it down. That's how blood pressure medicine works. So that could be a reason why. You may also see it go up too high, and that's when you need to rest and let it come down. You may have a high running heart rate as well when you exercise, which can lead to a bottomed out blood pressure where you feel like you're going to pass out. Again, it's going to depend. Each person is different, and they're going to require different zones based off of lifestyle and medical factors. If you have any questions about heart rate zone training, drop it below.